Hello, Bel Pesci here. I'm a writer and entrepreneur, and I'm bringing you a new episode of Bel's Journal. And the topic today is how to transform situations through storytelling. So, the stories we tell ourselves are very powerful things. I see some people that kind of sabotage themselves. They tell stories in which they believe that some things are not under control and it doesn't matter how hard they work because things may depend on someone else. I think this is dangerous. However, there is another side to the stories you tell to yourself. It's possible to tell a good story and transform a bad situation into a good one. I love those. I love when I hear someone telling a story that cheer up a situation that could be sad. And I'm a collector of those stories. I have many, many stories that people have told me throughout the years that I saved with me and I take them around with me. And today I want to show you an example of how to transform a bad situation into a better one through a good story. A couple of years ago, I went to have dinner with a friend of mine. We took a seat, and it was a seat for two, a table for two. And then he turns to me and says, I hope you don't mind. I'm bringing two other girls to dinner. And I didn't understand. I was waiting for the girls. They would never come. And we were on a table for two, so I don't know exactly where they would be. And then I asked, which girls? Where are the girls? And he said, you know, they're not normal girls. They're very special. So I don't understand anything. Like, what girls are those? Where are they? And then my friend says, you need to meet Chloe and you need to meet Olivia. And I don't see them, right? And he's saying that Chloe is right there. So here's what happened. My friend, at a young age, at his early 20s, he was diagnosed with a hernia. And he decided to name his hernia Clo, which is like the nickname for Clotilde, which is probably like a Brazilian or a Latin name, because I'm from Brazil. And I'm like, wow, that's interesting. So he named his hernia something. And then there was two girls, right? There were two girls. One was Chloe, and the other was Olivia. Who was Olivia? His walking stick. So sometimes, when things were hurting, he needed to use a walking stick. And he decided to name the walking stick Olivia. So here is the interesting piece. Through a nice story, through a, a happy story, something that would make people smile, he transformed his situation, right? And people would be more interested in knowing more about hernias because of this story. Isn't that interesting? So, people, when they want to teach something or when they want to raise awareness for something, storytelling is a very powerful thing because people want to learn more on a different level. They want to look at that in a more light way, but in a way that they want to learn more. So, this is the story of a friend of mine who transformed a negative situation, a bad situation, into something positive. He was able to extract something positive and create a story that would make people smile, right? This is the story of my journal today. In case you have some story of, of storytelling or of transforming something rather bad into something good, please tell the story here, comment. I would love to read it. And if you were wondering, how can I develop this way of seeing things so I can take notes on my journal? One, start using the journal. That's the best advice I can give you. Two, tell this story to someone else. When you tell a story, you get to understand what are the things that call your attention more. And that ends up making your vision a little more sharp for those types of situations. If you want to recommend that I talk about something in my journal, Or if you want to add a story here, comment here. I would love to learn more about it. And if you want to know everything about my projects, just access www.belpessi.com. Who am I? I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a writer, I'm a businesswoman. I have four different businesses. I have a education startup called Fazenova. I have a technology startup called BeDream. You can access that through bedream.me, bedream.me. I have a publishing company called Encla, and I have a digital and ad agency that takes care of several projects. That's it. I hope you enjoyed the episode from today's Bell's Journal, and we see each other soon.